5-step seed therapy. This type of therapy is given in chronic processes. First step, stimulation of corresponding points in one of the standard system of the correspondence. The most painful points are only used. Second step, stimulation of additional points. They include the painful points which can be found around the basic point of correspondence. Besides, so-called controlling point outside the area corresponding to the affected organ is used and proves to be very effective. It is very painful. For example, it can be very painful point of nose correspondence for lung diseases and a point of tooth correspondence for earache. The so-called specific points are used in some chronic diseases and emergency cases. It is advisable, for example, to act on the areas corresponding to vital centers such as medulla oblongata, where cardiac, respiratory, coughing centers, etc. are located. They are stimulated mainly in respiratory failure, dry painful cough and cardiac disorders. Special attention should be paid to the points corresponding to the endocrine glands. For example, in cases of allergies, pruritic dermatitis, bronchial asthma, it is necessary to include in therapy the point corresponding to the adrenal glands. These areas should be similarly stimulated in emergency cases related to the fall of arterial pressure. In diseases of the endocrine system, beside the stimulation of the basic correspondence areas, point corresponding to the pituitary body and hypothalamus can be used. In chronic infections, processes, immunity decreases. Therefore, in some cases, areas corresponding to the thymus should be included in the complex treatment of such a patient. Now let's discuss third step. As the organism represents a single unit, there is obviously a connection between the disease of one organ and the condition of the others. Thus, in medicine, there are such terms as pulmonary heart, diabetic kidney, etc. Therefore, complex step-by-step therapy should include stimulation of painful points corresponding to their internal organs. Fourth step, stimulation of painful points in the area corresponding to the spine cord, playing an important role in the regulation of all the processes in human organism. In treatment of many diseases, the stimulation of painful points in the areas corresponding to the spinal cord will increase the effectiveness of the therapy. Fifth step, the main controlling function in our body is carried out by brain. Therefore, the last step includes acting on painful points corresponding to the brain. Sometimes it is possible to find several painful points in the areas corresponding to the brain. With the help of the diagnostic probe, it is necessary to find the most painful points and attach seeds to them. The 5-step seed therapy was worked out with purpose of enhancing therapeutic effects in grave or chronic diseases. Some minor diseases can be helped by just using only the first and second steps. More serious diseases require the third, fourth and fifth steps of stimulation.